Chrissy, thanks for talking to us today. What would you like to share about our connection support groups?
Well, I've been with Connections for about 12 years, and it has helped me immensely with my recovery. And we're not just a support group, we are a huge family. And there's tons of support, any kind of support you can imagine. Anything, any issues you may have, one of us will match up with you.
And if somebody's kind of hesitant about reaching out to Connection, what would you say to them?
Never be hesitant. It's the first step into your recovery, and it is important to have support. You cannot do it alone.
Naturally, one of the things you learn in NAMI is about being able to take care of yourself so that you can be there for the people that need you. And it's one of the hardest things I've had to realize through this process. You feel selfish by taking care of yourself. You feel selfish by figuring out that these things that are overwhelming are overwhelming. It's not just you. So to learn how to cope with those things, to learn how to make your life and your person's life better and healthier, and to make things more regular on a day-to-day basis is very important, and I've learned a lot about that. Communication has always been an issue, especially with my person, and it's something I've learned a lot here, is to be able to communicate your thoughts and feelings respectfully, but standing your ground, instead of feeling like you're, or in my case, being aggressive and saying the wrong things, or being defensive when you don't need to be. To learn how to communicate what you need and what's actually going on in the situation is extremely helpful. Just to be able to work towards something better, to have a plan and a way to communicate with your person or the situation in your family. Knowing that you're not alone.
We have a family member who suffers from bipolar disorder, and she's been having issues for the last 20 years. So this latest episode, we decided we would come to NAMI and see what's going on and learn a little bit about the disease. In the last 8 weeks, we've learned quite a bit. Two of the things that I appreciate is we've found an attorney that's going to help us with a trust plan for our daughter. And we also had a meeting with one of the ladies that's in recovery, and she had a lot of good ideas.
It's good that you have this booklet that you can also refer to besides listening to the other parents or husband, wife, whoever may be the person that's here for whichever family member or friend or whatever. And listening to their story, at least you don't feel too alone anymore. You know that there's other people that have issues with their family member or whomever. The three ladies are very good with their presentations and how they conduct the program, and I think that going to something such as this is almost imperative, because if you don't train and learn yourself and have knowledge about the disease, how can you cope with what your loved one is experiencing?
And I would just like to say finally that they have introduced us to a lot of resources that are available for us to pursue, and in a number of different areas as far as supportive living and counseling and things like that.